on in here, baby. I hope y'all had a good week. And if you didn't, well, you made it anyway. That counts for something. Baby, getting older is funny. When we were younger, we'd stay up all night just because. Now, if somebody calls me after 9 my first thought is, somebody better be on fire. And don't let my phone ring twice. I'm looking out the window before I answer, because if you're coming over unannounced, I'm already not home. Now don't judge me. Half of y'all done looked through the blinds pretending you wasn't home too. See, why we like this? But I was thinking about something this week. Somebody asked me, Auntie, how do I get closure when the other person won't even admit they hurt me? Baby, that's a heavy question, because I think just about all of us have been there. Waiting on an apology, waiting on an explanation, waiting on somebody to finally say, I was wrong. And today, I want to talk about why waiting might be the very thing keeping you stuck. Now let me tell y'all what happened. I was talking to one of my girlfriends, sweet as pie. But baby, every time we get together, she'd say the same thing. I just wish he'd tell me why. Next month, same sentence. I just wish he'd tell me why. 6 months later, guess what she said? I just wish he'd tell me why. Finally, I said, girl, at this point, you don't need closure. You need a new hobby. She laughed. I laughed. Then we got quiet because underneath the joke, she wasn't really waiting on an answer. She was waiting for permission to stop hurting. And that's when it hit me. Sometimes we're standing at the door of a relationship that's already closed, knocking, waiting for somebody who moved out years ago. Baby, they changed the locks, forwarding address unknown. Meanwhile, your piece is sitting on the porch with packed bags talking about, so whenever you're ready. Now I know that's extra, but she didn't lie though. Here's the truth, fam. Closure is beautiful. If somebody genuinely apologizes, owns what they did, tries to make it right, that's a blessing. But that's not always how life works. Some people will hurt you. Sleep like a baby, wake up refreshed, and never think about it again. Meanwhile, you're replaying the conversation like it's the season finale of your favorite TV show, looking for clues, looking for hidden meanings, looking for one sentence that'll finally make it all make sense. Can I lovingly tell you something? Some people can't explain why they hurt you because they haven't been honest with themselves. And if they won't tell themselves the truth, what makes us think they're suddenly going to tell us? That's a hard pill, but it's a freeing one, because healing starts when you stop making your peace dependent on somebody else's honesty. This week, I want you to do something simple. Get a notebook. Write down the name of the person you're waiting on. Then ask yourself one question. What am I really waiting for? An apology, an explanation, justice, or permission to move forward? Then write yourself a second note. I give myself permission to heal. Read it every day this week, because sometimes the words you've been waiting to hear need to come from you.
Face beat, check. Confidence, check. Mary Kay, got me looking my best. Glow all day, slay all night. Auntie Truth said, baby, that's right. Pink power, beauty your way. Look good, feel good. Mary Kay.
Now, before we go, let's have a little self-care break. Baby, stress has a way of showing up everywhere. It shows up in your shoulders, in your sleep, and sometimes right there on your face. That's why I believe taking a few minutes to care for your skin isn't vanity. It's one way of reminding yourself, I matter too. This week, show your skin a little love. Wash your face, moisturize, slow down for 5 minutes. Sometimes self-care isn't about fixing your face. It's about remembering not to forget yourself while you're busy taking care of everybody else. Family, here's what I want you to remember. Don't put your life on pause waiting for a conversation that may never happen. If it comes, wonderful. If it doesn't, you still deserve peace. You still deserve joy. You still deserve to laugh again, because your future shouldn't have to wait on somebody else's apology. If there's a topic or something y'all want Auntie to speak more on, drop it down in the comments. I just might feature it on next week's Trap TED Talk Thursday. And before you go, tell somebody you love them. Laugh a little more than you did yesterday. Give yourself some grace. And remember, drink your water, mind your business, moisturize, love yourself, live your best life with no regrets.